Hey guys, it's Jeremy, and this is my world, and a big part of my world is this little guy right here. And today we are celebrating the 2023 race season where Kaiden got to experience driving a whole bunch of cars, and we're going to talk about those cars, some of the highlights, and maybe what we're looking forward to in 2024. So this is definitely going to be fun. So this is, what's your name, dude?
Kaiden Johnson.
Kaiden Johnson, and he also goes by Kaiden Johnson 91. You can find him on YouTube,
All
Instagram. And check this guy out. He has had an awesome racing career at a very young age. He started racing at the age of 6 years old. He is now 10. So within 4 years, and I think 2023 was an awesome season. What would you say was like your highlight? I mean, without giving it away yet. Because, I mean, there was something huge that happened in 2023.
Don't say it yet?
Yeah, not say it yet. But what was, like, one of the biggest things that you loved about 2023?
Winning 3 in a row. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, you did. So.
And then we won 2 in a row after.
Yeah, so it was, we went first place opening night. We won first place in the mini dwarf. Second race, we got first place in the junior sprint.
And then the
third race, we went first place in the mini dwarf again. So started off the season amazing. That was definitely great because I want to say like one of the biggest things for me was just the overall highlight of the season was not only the first place victories, but to me, I felt like this is the year that you really stepped it up when it came to prepping the cars. So tell me about that. Like, walk me through it. Like, what does a normal race prep include for you?
Well, there's a lot. You got to check everything and make sure nothing's like broken.
So when we say everything, though, let's be more specific. Like
the
we're
motor, and you got to check bearings, make sure those are spinning smoothly.
So bearings. So a lot of people don't know where bearings are. So we're checking wheel bearings in the front wheels.
In the front.
So every race, all the wheels come off. We check the hubs, right?
Yeah.
Make sure all the bearings are good. And now, do I do this or do you do that?
I do it.
Yeah. So he will, if any of the bearings are bad, you press them out, put in new ones. You're checking all the tires, making sure tires are good.
Changing oil, changing spark plugs, making sure the chain isn't broken yet. Or if we need a new sprocket, I'll change the sprocket.
Air filters.
Air filter.
All the steering on the car as well.
All the steering, and
we have the car sitting behind us, so as he looks back, but like, and then not only that, but it's like also making sure the car is clean, like making sure the transponder is charged, making sure your micron is charged and in the car, like all of your race safety gear is all clean and in good working order. There's no rips in it, so that if there was an incident, making sure your next gen is on your helmet. So I think that was one of the biggest things that I really enjoyed watching was you taking that big step up in this and really taking care of the maintenance of his car. Now, the only thing then, my main deal was I would come in, I would do the clutch. If the chain needed to be replaced, I would do that. But you were even helping me change the motor in the cars as well. So you would take all the motor all off, loosen up all the bolts so that,
and then take everything off that we needed.
Yeah, because we did quite a few motor changes. You would help me check and measure all the stagger. And then the big thing that I want to take away from this too was I think like, besides, look at him, he's just tired. This is so boring to you. We've been doing this for a while, guys. So we did a whole photo shoot. If you guys want to see like more on the photo shoot, check out Kaiden Johnson 91. It's going to be awesome. So let's talk about some of the victories. So in this overall 2023, a lot of victories. 7 first place finishes. That's pretty awesome. I think in the mini dwarf or in the junior sprint, you had 8 top 5 finishes and 14 top 10 finishes out of 14 races. And then in the mini dwarf, mini dwarf, we had 4 first place finishes.
And then
I think it was 12 top 5 finishes and then 14 like top 10. So like 2 races where we finished between 6th and 10th, but like no DNFs throughout the whole season. That was amazing.
No.
Well, one in the final
race.
race in the junior sprint.
Chain popped off.
Chain broke. So got into a little, we nerfed, hit another car.
Almost flipped.
Yeah, and it broke the chain. So that was the only race, which is good because I want to say our 2022 season was rough. We had a lot of car failures.
Brakes probably every race.
Yeah, we were having a lot of issues.
Well, then in the junior sprint, though, I did win my first Verona race, and it was actually, I'd never driven a junior sprint before. And practice actually got canceled, so we just ran the heat race, ran the main, and then we ended up winning by, like, I think, walk.
Yeah, so that was pretty awesome. You know, I definitely think there was so many highlights watching you grow as a driver, become better. The friends that you have at, you know, at the racetrack, I think are really cool. And I think then as well as, you know, we did another big thing this year was the meet and greets.
Yeah, that
So
was cool.
that was really neat.
We all got to go up and, we grabbed 4 drivers and we'd all go up and sign autographs, and I thought that was cool.
Yeah, you would take your race car up to the stands.
Yeah, and people could sit in it.
Yeah, the kids could sit in your car, get autographs, we would always be giving away stuff. So great way to give back to the community through like Growing Up Garage, which is a big part of your life too. So again, guys, all of these things, I'm gonna put links down below. So Growing Up Garage, if you don't know, is WeldTech Designs' foundation. And the point of Growing Up Garage is really to encourage, and we call it brain building. We're really trying to put together programs that encourage kids to work with tools and learn the basic hand tools, knowledge, as well as safety in using them. But the real big thing on Growing Up Garage that is extremely impactful is it's other kids like Kaiden and other kids from the racetrack, my daughters, teaching other kids. So it's less intimidating, and kids are more inclined to like come in and have fun. They don't even think that it's school. They don't think that they're learning. They're just hanging out.
Because it's a bunch of these adults.
Right. They just get to hang out with you, and you give them a postcard.
I mean, another cool thing this season, though, was Kylie, which is 4 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Drove a go-kart out at Campo, and that was cool.
Yeah, Kylie, our youngest daughter, well, my youngest daughter, his youngest sister, started racing this year. We did a go-kart, and she did really good. She had fun. She crashed, but she was a trooper through the whole thing. She was like, yeah, I like it.
Stood right up.
Yeah, no problem whatsoever. All right, so one big victory. We had a 2-day race. This is in the junior sprint.
We got the third place overall in the summer shootout.
That was pretty awesome, but really big accomplishment.
We won the first day and then got like 6th in the second.
Yeah, someone got a little overjealous. They had a good line. They were running second the whole time, trying to get to first. Hey, I can't, and kind of lost position, messed up a little bit, but we learned a lot from that race, right? Yeah, that was the big thing. So awesome. So in the junior sprint, there it is. This is our 4th place overall. Come sit back down. 4th place overall for the 2023 season. The junior sprint. So that was definitely an awesome deal for us for sure. But really what's that creme de la creme? The big highlight for 2023 is this right here. Hopefully the whole thing fits in screen. Probably not. We'll get some pictures of this.
The 2023 championship for the Masters Mini-Door.
So 2023 overall points champion.
So
Kaiden Johnson taking it home. And I think that this was cool because, we were
thing's taller than me.
going into the last 3 races of the season, we were quite a few points down.
And
we were able to pull off 2 points, 2 first place victories in the last 3 races. And it tied us up for first place going into the last race of the season.
And then we ended up getting it by only 2 positions.
Yeah, so you end up overall 2nd place in that race, and that secured the championship for 2023.
The person that wasn't first wasn't
in the points contention. Yeah. So this is definitely the highlight. This is our first championship at a big race at Verona Speedway.
Not like a fun track.
Yeah.
Like Campo.
So we consider like Campo, where we race go-karts, the
Or like
fun
Glen
track.
Helen.
Kaiden's, I think, won 4 or 5 championships between the mini dwarf and the go-karts. He's won 5 championships at Cal VMX. It's such a good time. We really love racing up there. I get to race with, Kaiden and Kendall. So that's pretty much like, I mean, you can't, as a father, just going out there and running the track. I mean, that's so much fun. But I wanted to share this. I think that this is really important because this is a big part of my life. My world is racing. Being involved with my kids, racing is just, it's a cornerstone in my life outside of Weld Tech Designs and
His
everything
favorite
else.
hobby.
Well, it has to be because we definitely spend a lot of time doing it. But we have some really, really cool news coming for 2024. Kaiden's breaking trophies back here, where we are potentially going to be going into a bigger car. I guess you're going to have to wait, come back, and see what kind of car we're going to be racing in 2024. Are you excited about this? And we're excited about some new partnerships that we're going to be partnering with in 2024. And maybe you're a company out there that likes what we're doing, likes this guy, and would like to, get involved with us racing. Let us know. You can always send me DM me, send me an email. We're always looking for great new partners for this guy right here. So definitely fun. So that's it. This is Jeremy's World 10. This is Kaiden Johnson 91. Here is a little bit about our 2023 racing season. This is like a podcast, but not in a podcast room.
A podcast, but not a podcast.
Yeah, there we go. So thanks, dude, for hanging out with me. Oh, that was so weak, huh? Yeah, all right, that's way better. So having fun. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channels. Please subscribe to Kaiden Johnson 91. Growing Up Garage, Weld Tech Designs. I'm going to try that again. Man.
Weld Tech Designs, Growing Up Garage,
Jeremy's World 10.
Kaiden Johnson 91.
There it is, dude. See, great partnership. This is awesome.
See you guys later.
There it is.